We are at a point now where we're spending trillions of dollars on top of an already massive debt. You've been warning for decades about where this is heading. What are we seeing right now, and what worries you most about what comes next when we look at this massive debt pile and what's going on with the economy?
Well, it's translated into the biggest bubble in the history of mankind, and we keep adding it. To me, it's astounding that the bubble doesn't just burst and dissipates because nobody's ever tested it this far. To do what we've done here these last several decades of taking interest rates down to zero and minus and print like crazy, and then not only manage our affairs, whether it's foreign policy or welfare policy, but then we come along with this coronavirus and they can create $3-4 trillion new money. And of course, the goal of the Federal Reserve is to create inflation. They say, well, it's not quite working, right? We want to destroy the money at least at a 2% rate. And now recently they announced, no, we'll do even more if necessary. But I think that stems from the fact that they don't have this idea how to talk about and know what inflation is. And inflation is when the government prints too much money, increasing the money supply. And they say, well, there's no inflation. The cost of living isn't going up, which is a lie. The cost of living for a lot of people will. But it's not like it was in the 1970s, where the government doesn't admit the CPI is going up at a 15% rate, but the money supply is going up. The cost of buying stocks is going up. The cost to buy bonds is skyrocketing. So the money is out there. There's a lot of inflation and there's a lot of distortion, and it's like we've never seen before. And the only thing they have to offer is more a depreciation of our dollar by printing more and more. It seems like it'll never end, but the truth is it will end. And I think we're seeing the end stages of an experiment that has just gone crazy.